What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Had Cheating Skill System, and yeah guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, if you haven't then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and without further ado, let's begin with our story. Our story begins with a 12-year-old Naruto Uzumaki as he was hanging with a rope on a Hokage monument. As he was painting the Hokage monument's faces, the faces of the four Hokages that were there, symbolizing their power and regime over their village as the superior shinobi and ninja amongst them. As Naruto was doing this, some of the Anbu who was against him did a prank. Now you die, demon, for doing all these pranks and for what you did 12 years ago. As Naruto was busy down hanging on the rope, suddenly he felt as if the rope has been cut off. As he was falling down, as Naruto's eyes were, oh my god, I'm gonna die! Naruto's thoughts were like these. As suddenly the time froze, as a voice then said, "You have activated the system. Congratulations, owner. Please speak your name to validify your ownership over this system." What? Please enter your name. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki, owner of the superior cheating system, has been confirmed. As the system then activated the skill set. Level 1. Oi, isn't that kind of mean? And downwards were the skill set of his agility, speed, and strength, and ninjutsu level 1. And many other things were down there alongside special skills as Naruto opened it. Skill unlock level 1, time reversal. You can reverse now time up to half an hour. As Naruto did that, as in front of his very eyes, he flew back up in the air as everything was undone, as if it was rewinded. And then he got back up before he jumped down, as suddenly everything went back to normal. As the birds which were in the sky flying backward started to fly forward again. Wait, did that really happen? Did I almost die? I guess I should go home for now. As Naruto went home that day, as he reached his house, closing the door, he was on his bed. As he then said, "What is going on? How come that happened? I was sure that I was falling down. What was the name of that thing? Yes, super cool ceiling system." As the panel arrived in front of him. What's this? It has my name and picture. Age 12, got that right. What's this? Parentage? Heritage unlocked. You can now use your parents' jutsus and knowledge? What's this? As Naruto clicked on it, and suddenly both of his parents' images popped up. As it was the fourth Hokage and Kushina Uzumaki, a red-haired woman with violet eyes and white skin, while the Hokage had tan skin just like him, and blue eyes and blonde hair, as Naruto was crying. And then there was a button. A screen pop-up actually, in which a button was written. "Do you want to continue to extract the knowledge of your parents and download it into your mind? Press yes for continuation. Press no for decline." As Naruto unconsciously pressed yes, as suddenly a pop-up screen emerged as it raced from 0 to 100% in mere seconds, as suddenly bundles and bundles of knowledge came into Naruto's mind, as if he was living his parents' life altogether. As after that, he was grabbing his head and panting heavily. As system then said, "Congratulations, new set of skills unlocked and more points achieved." What was that? As Naruto made his hand forward and a ball of energy was formed. Rasengan, huh? Let's check my stats. Stats open, system. As stats appeared in front of Naruto. Strength level 100, max out. Speed 100, maxed out. Agility and defense maxed out. Karma maxed out. Luck 1000%, maxed out. Wait, what is going on? Why is it maxed out? KCM, what's this? As Naruto tapped on it, as an I button appeared. As Naruto clicked on it. "You are the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, Biju, which attacked your village, and you will unlock this power when you reach at the age of 13. And you have to become friends with QB to unlock this. And the more your friendship deepens, the more power you can get. As Naruto eyebrow twitched. So that is why they hate me. But why wasn't it included in my parents' memories? System doesn't show the information of their death and what happened. It only shows their life. But wasn't that their ending moments? Yes, but it only shows the life up until they become successful shinobis and the strongest they were at their peak. Fine, I guess. So what should I do now? Naruto said as a devious screen appeared. I have to get some ink and paper. And some kunais. Tri-pronged kunais. As Naruto went to bank and extracted the wealth of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki after being confirmed that he was their son and heir because the bank manager knew about Naruto and he never hated him. He was just waiting for him to find out so he could give both of his parents' will and wealth to him, and that is what he did. And Naruto extracted each and every penny of both Uzumaki clan and Namikaze clan and went back and bought the whole place and renovated it into Uzumaki compound. As this was going on, Hiruzen was quite surprised that this was happening, and who was doing this? Was it one of his clones? Yes, Hiruzen has figured out that his clones can do more work for him and he can relax finally. As Hiruzen went to this Uzumaki compound and saw that it was Naruto. Naruto, my boy. Well, Gigi, we have something to talk with each other, haven't we? Yes, my boy. Well, come inside. We'll talk there. As Hiruzen was sitting down, as a tea appeared with the Naruto's clone, Hiruzen was quite surprised. The boy was quite proficient with the clones, while the Chunins in the academy said he wasn't able to do it. Naruto, my boy, how can you do these clones jutsu? They're shadow clones. As Hiruzen stopped what he was doing. Wait, shadow clones? Naruto, where did you learn that jutsu? Hiruzen said with narrowed eyes. Didi, it's not important. I found out who my parents are and what I hold. Who told you, my boy? Said Hiruzen. It wasn't supposed to be revealed to anyone, not even to you until you became a Chunin. I know. But I figured it out. They appeared inside the seal that is on my stomach. They kept a fall safe, you see. Whenever I am close to dying or something like that happens, if the QB break freeze, let's suppose, they will appear and try to uphold it. But it didn't work out that way. It went off too early and the failsafe was unlocked and I was able to meet both of their souls and get some of their memories as well. And that is why I was able to get the wealth from the bank manager. And not only that, I built my compound. Well, I see now. I will give you the scrolls for both your parents and the Uzumaki scrolls as well, if you don't mind. Not at all, GD, that will do. Good. Come to my office later on and we'll discuss there and then. I guess that will suffice. As Hiruzen then left, Naruto then thought about something. As he opened his panel again to check, his stats were all perfect and good, as if mouth-watering for the Uchihas, as some of the Uchihas who were power-hungry sneezed, and Danzo as well. Except for KCM. He wanted to achieve this form, but was it? He was getting curious. So a pop-up screen emerged. Do you wish to communicate with QB? As Naruto pressed OK, as his barrier was erupted at 1000%, maxed out. So it could defend against QB's killer intent or all things that QB might do to him. As Naruto was standing inside his own mindscape, as it was filled with water down to his ankles, as there was huge bars up ahead, and behind it 2 red eyes opened. He gulped for a bit, but then he hardened his resolve and said, Well, QB, nice to meet you finally. This is the first thing you say to me when you came into my den. What do you mean your den? It is my mind after all. Touché, but I was sealed here by your pathetic excuse of father. I know about that. Well, partially know about that. I see you have that forbidden technique, the system of heavens. It's called super cheating system, isn't it right? Superior cheat skill system. Said the system, confirming that. Whatever. Beware of that power, kid. Many people desire this sort of power. I do not know how or why the system chose you, but you hold a power beyond anyone's imagination. Even the sage of the sixth path wasn't able to achieve it. Be very careful of what you do with this power. Okay, so why are you here now? If that is done, I have to go back to sleep. Wow, aren't you tired? Well, I want to make pact with you. Do you think I'm a familiar or some sort of summon kid? I'm not. I am the mighty Biju. I am part of nature. Chakra reincarnate. What do you expect from me? To be your lost little puppy? I cannot do that. If that is all, then leave. You have my answer. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I was like asking you to become my partner or a friend or something like that. And you want my power in return, won't you? Not now, at least up until when I am in death or life situation, you know? Fine, I will think about it. Give me a few weeks or so. As after that, 2 weeks later, Kyuubi was surprised when Naruto visited him again, and this time with some berries and some fruits as well that Kyuubi gulped down. Well, Naruto, I agree. I have thought about it hard, but I want you to do one thing. What is it? You see, Kaguya's will, Zetsu, is here, and I believe he was behind the attack in which your parents got killed and I got sealed inside of you. How can you be so sure? Well, how about you ask the system and we both see what happened that night? A system appeared, emergency. A technique has appeared to see the past of one person. Select a person. He saw only his name appeared. As Naruto clicked his name on the list, how back do you want to go? There were years of his 12 years of age, and he selected 0 when he was infant. As a bright light emerged and Naruto and Kyuubi were gone, was behind his cage. As Naruto arrived at the site of his birth in a cave, as he saw his parents being both happy and proud that he was born. And not only that, suddenly all the nurses who were there fall down to their faces on the ground, as his mother let out a blood-curdling scream as he was in the hands of a masked person. And there was a black figure there. Did you see that, kid? As Naruto stopped it, as if it was a video, and went there to check. Is this black thing you're talking about with the gold eyes? Yes. He's the will of my grandmother, Kaguya Otsutsuki, and he wants to free her. And that is why he's been manipulating and using many males as puppets, shinobis, konoichis, whatever you want to call them. They're being manipulated by him to do his deeds and bidding. Why don't we see future? I mean, it is a cheating system, you can see that. New skill activated. See the future. How far do you want to see? How far should we go? Let's just click surprise me, as there was a surprise me button there. As Naruto clicked it, and coincidentally it hit it when Naruto reached at the age of 17. To see that they were battling against a huge monster which was made out of white goo, and it turned into a beautiful white-haired, pale-skinned woman as she was floating down and was ready to stab both what looks like a glowing globe and... Wait, that duck ass here. Is that Sasuke? Sakura-chan? Naruto could identify that bubblegum hair anywhere in this place. What are they doing here? Kid, be on guard and focus. See that woman? That is the one I'm talking about. She's the Kaguya Otsutsuki that I was talking about, the goddess and mother of all chakra. And from the looks of it, you were able to use my power. That is my KCM state. But what is that? Those black orbs. As then Naruto and Sasuke, as the video played, they saw that how they closed the seal and Kaguya was sealed, and this time Naruto went ahead and sealed Black Zetsu against Kaguya inside the Chibaku Tensei. The Sun and the Moon seal. As the system appeared, do you want to borrow or steal the power of your friend Sasuke Uchiha as well as your futures? You can copy it to full extent. Do it, kid. This power should not fall into the hand of that bastard Uchiha clan. Remove Sasuke Uchiha's seal and make it permanent on my hand, and only copy mine's. Naruto said as the moon seal permanently vanished from Sasuke's hand and appeared on Naruto's left, while the right hand sun seal appeared as a copy to full power. as 8 Magatamas appeared behind Naruto, and 2 black staffs appeared in his hand. Whoa! As the seal started to deteriorate and destroy itself, as a failsafe appeared and both the souls of Minato and Kushina arrived. Calm down, Minato. Kushina, I'm not going to do anything. It is your own son who has freed me. Why would Naruto do that? Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom. Naruto? Why are you doing this? Well, you won't believe me. How about I show you the future? I was just seeing that. The future? What do you mean? System, can you rewind it, how things got here, and play it in a shorter variant because we don't have time. Time extended. As Naruto sighed, oh well, I guess we could spend a long time here. As Naruto and his family saw the future of how he became a genin until how he did C-rank missions after getting into Team 7 and how he went to Land of Waves and became their hero and many other missions from minor villages and after that Chunin exams and how he defeated Gaara and stopped Konoha Crush. But Hiruzen Sarutobi died and after that he and Jiraiya went on to find Tsunade and after that finding her and bringing her back to become the 5th Hokage, Naruto got the news that Sasuke has deserted. He got the seal back in the Chunin exam 2nd stage from Orochimaru the Snake Son in the Traitor and after that he has become corrupted and now he was losing his mind. All of that was to kill his brother who has killed his clan. Wait, Itachi killed his clan? When is that going to happen? Approximately 48 hours in the real life. This will happen. Shit, I have to go. Don't worry, the time is extended here. It will be like seconds in the outer world. While this plane you can train for centuries if you want to. That is quite useful, Naruto, isn't it? Said Minato. We should see what happens, said Minato, as Kushina nodded, who was hugging her son too closely to her chest as Naruto was relaxed there. As Kyuubi was also resting and seeing this with glowing red eyes, as it enraged him to see that the cursed Uchiha clan was again corrupted, as they saw that how his friend, his teammate Sasuke, who he called a brother in the video, has stabbed him twice with the Chidori, and after that, he was left there, as Kakashi picked him up and left, as he was healed then, and Jiraiya appeared to take him on a training trip. After 3 years, Naruto returned, much stronger, and after getting evaluated, they heard the news that Gaara got kidnapped by this Akatsuki organization. As they left to find him, they arrived at his side to see that Gaara was already dead and how he was revived, and after that, returning to him back to life thanks to the grand old lady Chiyo, they went back and got the news after some month about Sasuke and how they encountered him again against Orochimaru. All this led to one thing and another and all the main events were heard until the time came when the battle happened. The final battle in which Naruto was able to turn the tides on Sasuke and win, but at the cost of his arm, and so was his. Wait, I win at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm much stronger than Sasuke. Kick that, Sasuke. No, Naruto, it's not something to be proud of. You shouldn't do things like this. I can't believe how low Mikoto's son has fallen, said none other than Kushina, his mother, who was enraged beyond words. He has hurted my Sochi for the last time. If I was alive, I could have gone there and killed him myself. As system appeared, cheat skill activated. Do you want to revive your parents as your generals and start your own kingdom? Choice is yours. Accept or decline. 2 options confirmed there. Naruto, I think you should accept. We can make a kingdom in which everything will be peaceful. Dad, are you sure about this? This is a village you died protecting. And I regret doing that, Naruto, Minato said with a hiss. They have disregarded my wishes. I have seen what they have done to you. It may not be important to you, but to me, it is heart-wrenching. And it has been killing me like someone has been stabbing my heart again and again and again. I am sorry, my son, but I have lost faith in this village and the shinobi system. We must change it. Well, okay. Should I accept? As both of the parents nodded, and so did Kyuubi. Yes, you do, kid. Accept it. As Naruto did. As suddenly, Naruto's skill sets were boosted and his parents were arrived as his generals, and they got a set of skills. Minato used the Moon Seal as well, a copy of it, as he had the Lightning Sword and the Sun Shield, like a swordsman knight. As for Kushina, she was a Deathbringer, the Harbinger, and the Darkness. she had the moon seal, as Naruto had both, and a king seal was behind his neck, indicating that he was the king. As the system then maxed out everything. As after that, Kyuubi then said, "I will be your aid and will protect you in the shadows, my liege." Wait, what is going on, Kyuubi? You just said that you will not... I know what I said, Naruto, but you have chosen to bring peace. And the path you're about to walk on is the most heaviest and the dangerous path that any person can bear. The burdens you have to bear will be huge, and for me to support you is the least I can do. Thank you, Kurama. As everyone nodded and smirked, as Naruto just got speed boosted to no end thanks to this system. As the dream ended, as Naruto then saw that he had 3 hours, and then he remembered that Itachi was going to massacre his clan. As Naruto arrived there, he saw Itachi sitting on a pole, and vanished, and appeared behind him with a Rasengan. After receiving a Rasengan on his back, Itachi was unconscious. As he arrived, as Naruto took Itachi and tied him to a secluded location. As being tied there, Itachi woke up to see he couldn't use his chakra or anything because there was chakra suppressor over him. What is going on? Hey Itachi-san. Naruto, why are you doing this? Wait. Why are you here? Why did you tie me up? Why were you in Uchiha clan compound? Itachi said with narrowed eyes, calm down. I know what is going to happen. Why are you going to do this? I wanted to ask you. It is for the best. They are going to start a coup against the village. Well, I know that much, but I just wanted to confirm that. Wait, how did you know? I saw the future. And it isn't bright. Sasuke, he turns evil. He goes for Orochimaru to obtain power. He will be able to kill you once you join the Katsuki. Itachi's eyes widened. I see. Does he return as a hero? No. He returns as a traitor who will be executed. Sorry, I have to lie to you, Itachi. Because I don't want to lose you. And your clan as well. But they're going to start a coup, Naruto. We have to stop them. Your father is being manipulated. And so are the other Uchiha clans member. It was because of a masked man making deal with Danzo. And he's the one who has killed Shisui. He has Shisui's left eye stored in his skull. How do you know so much, Naruto? I know because I saw the future. Can I trust you? Yes. Yes, you can, Itachi. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is obvious because I was given order by Danzo and the elders. They said that the Hokage has given his orders as well. Wait, Gigi never gave these sorts of orders. He will never do that. I know, but there's no choice. I have to do this. But I guess I won't anymore, since you said that it was all for nothing. So what are you going to do? I will kill Sasuke alongside the rest of them. Save him from his misery. And then, what will happen? Naruto said with narrowed eyes. I will kill myself. No, I cannot allow you to do that. My mother won't allow you. As Itachi's eyes widened. How do you know about your mother? You're an orphan, Naruto. What are you talking about? I know. I met her. My mother's name is Kushina Uzumaki, isn't it? My father is Minato Namikaze. As Itachi's eyes widened, and she was your godmother. Itachi looked down. I'm sorry, Naruto, that my family and I weren't there for you, but we tried to help you. I know, Weasel-san, that you did. I see, so you know. Then why? Why are you stopping me from doing something good again? That will save you and Konoha from the troubles in the future. Because this will only bring sadness and death to you. And that I don't want to happen. There are many innocent in this clan that I want to save. I have saw the future. And I can change it. How? By changing the shinobi system. How can you do that? I'm going to start a revolt. I'm going to make a kingdom. Uniting all the 5 elemental nations. So no young blood has to lift up a sword to fight in the name of their village. Just so some old egotistical bastards can have the taste that they are more strong and victorious over the other. While they, the young blood, lay down their lives for their name and glory of so-called villages. You don't know, Naruto, what we have sacrificed to achieve this peace. and shinobi system. Do you want to relinquish it? Yes. Time is here to bring a change, Tachi. Can't you see that? It is meaningless. Warring against each other. Fighting for what? What kind of battles are we fighting? What is the purpose of these battles? I don't get it. I'm tired of this. But you are not even a genin. I saw my future, what I did, how I did. All that in the name of what? My village? No. I changed my fate, and so did my parents, as Kushina and Minato arrived there. Kushina, Oba-san. Hokage-sama. Hey there, Tachi-kun, said Kushina. We're going to save your family and the rest of the Uchiha clan. But how? We need an army, and the Uchihas are the best for this. We're going to gather all of the clan heads and do this, and unite all the villages. Those who oppose them, they will be kept in prison with their chakra sealed off completely. Good. As we go back to Mount Miyaboku to see that Jiraiya was visiting them, because Kamamoto-sama has called him urgently. Why has Kamamoto-sama called me, Ma? Pa, do you know something? No, Jiraiya boy, he said it was urgent. Well, Kamamoto-sama, here's Jiraiya boy. What do you want to tell him? Jiraiya, a great change is about to happen, but the prophecy, it said that it will bring peace. No, the peace is there, but in a new way. Your or anyone else's village I can't see anymore. I see a kingdom with the Uzumaki flag over it. As Jiraiya's eyes flooded, and your student and his wife fighting against those who oppose them, and you battling alongside them, alongside Tsunade, trampling over Orochimaru. And they have a king, a blonde boy with 3 whisker marks on each cheek, who will bring peace and prosperity amongst not only humans but us summoning clans and the Bijus, under one kingdom and flag of the Uzumakis. As Jiraiya eyes widen, I have to go now. I have to tell this to Sensei. Jiraiya, if you stop this prophecy, things can change for the worse then. But how can I not stop this? The shinobi villages, the system that we worked upon so hard, my comrades died for, is going to die out. I cannot let that happen. Maybe it is for the best, Jiraiya, said Fukusaka. Pa, how can you say that? We fought and laid down our lives just to achieve this level of perfection. This is not perfection, Jiraiya. This is meaningless killing and war. There is no mean behind it. This is just to satisfy the egos of the village elders and leaders between amongst them, so that they can claim that they are the most ferocious and victorious village amongst the rest of them. Is it not? Is it not, Jiraiya? Said Fukusaka with a loud scream. Shima for the first time was scared of him. It reminded her of the young Fukusaka. Yes, Pa. Then, beware. If you do this and went against this prophecy which is to bring peace, not only for you, but for us, then you don't have to be our summoner anymore. We will strip you from that rights. As Jiraiya's eyes went, you will abandon me for this prophecy? Yes, we will. Just like you have your godson for the prophecy. As Jiraiya looked down and left, deep in thought what he was going to do. I have to go. I have to meet Naruto. As when Jiraiya arrived in Konoha after 2 days, he saw that Naruto was standing in front of Hiruzen, as there were Uzumaki flags all around Konoha's wall. Oh no. As Hiruzen walked inside to see that the Uchiha soldiers were wearing Uzumaki armors, and there were Uzumakis as well there, and they seemed to have been revived out of nowhere as the guards were patrolling the streets. And the Hokage monument has been destroyed. Oh my god. Shit, it has been begun. As Jiraiya evaded each and every one of the guards and arrived in the Hokage tower just to see his student there. Ah, Sensei, you finally came. Minato? As before he could do anything, he was knocked out. It was Kushina. As when he woke up, he was tired and had chakra suppressions. Hello, Godfather. Naruto? As Naruto arrived there, He was wearing a huge black cape and black armor with a black sword now. As his cold blue eyes looked at him. Stop this madness, Naruto. You cannot destroy the system. I know you heard about the prophecy. I changed it myself. What? But Naruto, how can you do this? Because I'm going to do this. Godfather. This is the only way. We, the young, don't have to play your mindless games of old generations. But it has to be this way, Naruto. Can't you see? I don't see it that way, Jiraiya. Can't you see that we will send young shinobis, childrens out there just to get killed? Just so you can satisfy your egos. No, I'm not having it. I have seen the 4th Great Shinobi War and the terrors. Many of my comrades and friends laid to rest just because of your meaningless wars and egos. And all you did was do nothing because you weren't even there. What? That can be. I will be there, fighting alongside for the glory of my village. Because you were dead, Jiraiya. That is why. You died because you wanted to fulfill a mission to your village, leaving me and those who loved you devastated. So I died a hero's death then. No, you died a wasteful death, Jiraiya. You died drowning in the river Inamegakure by the hands of your own student, Nagato Uzumaki. As Jiraiya's eyes widened. Wait, how do you know so much? Because I can see future, Jiraiya, and I have seen everything. Get that through your thick skull. GG, make him. As Hiruzen arrived, he was wearing a battle armor and was looking much younger. Sensei, Jiraiya, you have to listen to Naruto. He has showed us that our ways are wrong. Sensei, you cannot do this. Think about Shodai and Nidaime's teaching. What will they think of you? What will we think? We think this is the best solution, said Nidaime and Shodai. Oh my god, Naruto, you revived them. I bring them back to life, not revive them. They have completely free will. I'm not controlling them. I just shared my vision with them, and they became my generals. You will wage war against the rest of the elemental nations? No. I have sent peace traders to all of them, and I will change them step by step. What about the Kartsuki then? They have been taken care of already. We have sent troops, and they have been captured alongside their leader, as Zetsu was brought in. See this? This is the infiltrator, the one behind all the misery and everything. You are nothing more than a piece of trash history that I wrote. I will erase you from the base of this earth and start anew with a fresh slate. You're nothing but pests in my way. Do you want to meet your mother so much? Dimensional rift, portal open towards moon, seal Kaguya or Tsuzuki. As Kaguya's seal was shown as the coordinates were given, as Naruto yanked him. Why don't you go and live with her? You child with a mother complex, motherfucker. As Naruto threw him into the portal as the portal closed. Now that the thing is out of the planet, why don't we continue with you? So, what will you do now, Jiraiya? Will you accept to stand with me, or are you going to decline and stand against me? Jiraiya said, looking at everyone, and was surprised when Tsunade stepped in as she was crying and looking down. I agree with you, being with you. If it is the path to achieve peace, not only between us, humans, Bijus, and even the summoning clans, then I will do it. Good. First off is destroying Otogakure, and rescue those who are being experimented on. And after that, freeing them from the curse seal, we will move forward towards Suna. And then, it will be Kiri, because it is in the middle of war between itself. We will help the rebels. And then comes Kumo and Kiri. And that is what they did. Orochimaru was trampled upon within the next month with the whole army led by Naruto. And then, during their stay there in the tents, Naruto was visited by Hinata, Ino, and Sakura, as the three were sitting there. As Sakura then said, Naruto, as they were saying this, the notification appeared again in front of him. Skill unlocked, woman charmer, those who have some sort of feelings for you in their heart will be attracted to you 1,000 times, eh? Wait, why is Sakura then here? Doesn't she love Sasuke? Wait, Sakura, why are you here? Don't you love Sasuke if you have any feelings for me? I thought I loved him, but I didn't. I I love you, Naruto. I did that only because I I wanted your attention, and I was getting it. And I wanted more when I got your attention. It was so satisfying. Yeah, the beating part, well, it was to make you claim that you only want me and no other else. And then Pig had to get in the way and reveal that she was doing the same thing by making you jealous, and was jealous that I was the one getting attention. Wait, I get it about you two then. Why Hinata? I have been in love with you the most. These two bitches just got in the way, said the calm Yuga. Wait, what? Naruto said, caution. Be advised that they are all yanderes, and if you take the wrong step, then you will be murdered in cold blood, and there's nothing even I can do about it. Calm down, ladies. Since I'm a king, then why don't my parents decide about this? What? Why are you lumping this on us, Naruto? Said Kushina and Minato, who arrived with the three girls' parents, as they chuckled nervously. This is on you, kiddo. We're not going to help. I mean, we have been holding them back for quite a while, but now they just don't seem to listen. Wait. Oh my god, Kurama, help me out. Nuh-uh. I know what a woman's fury is like, so I'm not gonna intervene here. Nope, you're on your own, Naruto. Oh, all of you are traitors. Oh, come on. I suggest a plan, said Sasuke. What? Why don't you marry all of them? Since you're the king, you can take them one as a queen while the other as concubines. But isn't that kind of bad for the rest of them? I don't mind being the concubine, said Sakura, since I'm from a civilian clan. Me neither, said Ino. And being a queen is quite a hassle. I'll love to do that, Naruto, if you don't mind, said Hinata. Okay, I guess, if you have me. And after doing that, Naruto's general came, which was Itachi alongside the rest of them. Naruto had many generals, as he was the king. As Itachi bowed, Naruto-sama, we are ready to depart for Suna. Okay, we'll talk about this later, girls. My people, we have started a revolt against the very system we worked hard to build upon. But the system was corrupted by those of the generation of old times. They were corrupted by power, greed, and now they are doing their biddings by sending us young blood and generation to do their bidding and get ourselves killed by trying. But today I rise in front of you and say no to this system anymore. We are not their puppets. We are free. We are our own people. We can make decisions for our own selves, as everyone cheered. And if you're with me, then march towards the rest of the villages and free them from their slavery that their elders and the heads of their villages have put them upon. As this is what happened, Suna was taken over within the next month, as the next generation was freed from their clutches, and many shinobis were saved, amongst the old ones as well, who thought that their system was unfair. While the Akatsuki was also helping out Naruto. Naruto showed them what it was like, and when Obito found out that he was being manipulated, even Madara was being manipulated, and not only that, Nagato was being manipulated, they were enraged. Danzo was executed, and Madara was brought back to life. He wanted to kill Zetsu with his hands, but Naruto had other plans. Naruto had made his punishment for doing all the evil deeds, even though being tricked that he will be the guard and warden of Kaguya and Zetsu, and gave him quite a few tools to keep him satisfied, and that is what Madara was doing right now on the moon. As we go back to the earth, Naruto was marching alongside his army after making Gaara his general and the leader and governor of Sunagakure, which was now an extension of Uzumaki Kingdom, towards Kiri. Kiri was in the middle of war. When Naruto appeared, he comforted Mei after saving her and telling her that if she becomes his governor and come under his kingdom as a governor and general of his, then he will help her. And she agreed. She was sole dictator. All she needed to do was to never ever engage with the territories under his kingdom. As this went on, Naruto and the rest of the army were able to disable the Kage's army and his leader. Obito didn't say anything because he didn't want to take charge. Even though he lifted the genjutsu, it was far too late. His mind was corrupted. It was no way to stop him. The people were corrupted to the core. They hated those who had Kekkei, even their leader, who was once kind. Even though it was Obito's fault, but he was corrupted beyond help. So he had to put down, and that is why he has been put it down. As for Shikaku, who was taken by them, he was also now freed from Gaara, and Izubu was also freed from this curse, and was placed as Naruto's aide in his army as it went on to travel towards Kumo, as we see Naruto now sitting in front of Raikage in his office. As Naruto then said, "Raikage-sama, what do you think about my plan that I have presented you with?" As Raikage was listening to it intently after reading it. "Totally, I agree." Just like that, yes. I am still going to be the governor of this land and see through everything my way, and you only ask me that I hold ceasefire and let go of my hatred. It's a win-win situation for me, and after all, it will be better to get some resources out there without having to do all the hard work that we do. But you need to train your shinobis as well, and people. For what? We're not going to start war amongst ourselves. Yes, we're not, but we will train and keep ourselves, because there are some more devastating foes that are out there. If you say so. Can't let a kingdom get weak, I guess. You have my word. I, Raikage, surrender the whole Kumo to you. We are a part of your extension of the kingdom, Uzushio Gakure. Naruto nodded. Good to work with you, Governor and General. As Naruto expanded his the stats as he felt power. Whoa, I felt power again. This is what happens when you become my general. Now can you show me your Jinchurikis? As Naruto freed them from their bijus, as the bijus became his aid as well, and that went on and left only Eva, who was the hardest to make agree because Naruto was the leader, as he was the son of the Yellow Flash. But after making them see the errors of their elders and how it was their fault through his time reversal and past and future seeing jutsu, they were able to be swayed easily, and Onigi was executed by his own granddaughter for conspiring against their family. And so was her father by her own hands. She was left alone and Naruto comforted her. She became his general governor and his wife and concubine. 10 years passed. 10 years later we see as Uzumaki flag was everywhere, as the kingdom has prospered quite a while later on. And not only that, it has become so strong that those of the west side kingdom tried to invade it were put down and destroyed even before they began. It was said to be so strong that it had conquered half of the world, and those who lived within its walls were the most peaceful and easygoing citizens. Monsters, demons, elves, everyone, even the shinobis and the magic people who use magic. Everyone there who arrived from west, east, south, north, everywhere were able to get asylum and live peacefully. But those who were criminals and have bad past were killed off, and after given a warning. As we see Naruto standing in front of a huge church and their army. "In the name of our Lord, Elbion, you shall perish because you are evil." Really now. As all 9 bijus arrived. "Barrier! In the name of Lord Elbion," said the corrupted priest, as Naruto then said, "Really?" As Naruto arrived behind him and cut at his throat, as the barrier dispersed, and 9 Bijudamas hit them, destroying and devastating them. It was the strongest priest kingdom there that was destroyed within mere seconds with Naruto. Those who were alive retreated back to send and spread news that nobody messes with Uzushio Gakure. As Naruto was standing there with his black sword. "If you mess with us and our peace, we'll tear you apart into a million pieces." As for the Otsuzukis, they saw this, and they knew that they were at loss. a complete loss. They can't get anyone off guard or single. They were at loss now, and they cannot recover from it. So they abandoned this plan and left for another planet. And the other kingdoms got the message that they don't mess with Naruto. As for Naruto, he was living the life of a king, full of lavish, and those of the Uzumaki, those of Konoha's civilian who first crowned Naruto were now feeling saddened and, guilty because their demon and Para was the king of the world now in their eyes, ruling over everything they thought that was not within his grasp. They even thought that he wouldn't even make a shinobi. And here he was, proving them wrong and becoming the king of the half-world. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, the most kindest, just fool and the righteous king ever seen in existence. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace!